Last time on Lawful Stupid. So now you're left standing with 4 of those troops. Captain Baird, one group of them, and a group of 4 with General Phlegris and the 3 others who have that hand symbol. What do you do?
He just killed a bunch of children. I'm gonna stab him.
I'm gonna run to General Phlegris, and I'm gonna make a number of attacks against him.
And the series of blows you land, everyone can hear the grunts and the screams, but you're able to take that one last punch and hit him right where the wound from the sword was, and that just stops his heart, and he collapses to the ground. Something happens. You hear kind of a deep rumbling, and the earth beneath your feet begins to move a little bit. It's like, and then behind you, a hole opens up, and this huge megalos size armadillo pokes its head up over, and on top of its head is this Loxodon, and he says, "An old friend told me you needed some help. Hop on." You all jump on this thing, and it curls up in a ball and is rolling. Summer lands softly on the steps of the town hall in Angel's Cove. Eventually, Lafayette opens the door for you. He's like, "What is all the nonsense going on out here?" And he looks down, and Summer moves over to Lafayette and kind of holds up this letter to him. And he opens it. "Sister, it's time. Send the army and the invokers." You were able to get away from the Togershan army that was making its way toward the South Barrow, from the help of a friend, Eshi. She was able to get in touch with Alaric, the Loxodon, and he was able to bring his Earthadillo, is what I'm calling it now, out to your location, and able to get you out of there post-haste. And you told him you wanted to head down to South Barrow. You just wanted to cut through all the noise and make your way to Catacomb Isles. And so where we left off, I believe, is William, you had taken to sleep. And I don't remember if the other two... I want to say, Ms. B, you were talking to Alaric a little bit. It was kind of an awkward exchange, because Alaric just kind of stares at you unless you say things.
And she doesn't say that many things. It's perfect.
That's where we are. But before we start, you guys, because you've done so many battles and things, and I haven't rewarded you as I should. So you are level 13, and I think you've had a couple minutes to kind of look at that before we started. So if you all want to give the listeners a little bit of what you've got going on for level 13, I think that would be good. And ladies first, I will start with Beatrice.
Cool. Well, we all get... I was going to say we get an ASA at 12, but I don't know where the listeners last heard. Otherwise, I get a cool mage hand with the tricky rogue, and I can grant advantage while fighting. It's pretty neat. I also got a new spell.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I have the hand maybe behind it, and whoever's around it can be like, I'm going to attack it, and we have advantage.
So the hand taps on their shoulder, and they go, "What?" And then I punch them in the face.
Yep, it's going to be great. And then I got a cool spell, but I'm not going to tell Devin which spell, because
it's freaking a counterspell.
It's a secret. It's a secret.
It's a secret.
I'm going to use a little spell I have called D&D Beyond Peak.
Quick, change it. Don't tell him.
Nah, it doesn't matter. I won't even know what it does. You could lie to me. Next up.
I went ahead, and because we've been given this opportunity to have 2 levels, I took 2 dips into fighter for action surge. I wanted it. Now I have it.
As if you needed
it, so I bought it.
Hey.
I have second wind now, which I'll probably never use, and then I have superior technique as my fighting style. So I get a D6 superiority die, and I get one of the maneuvers, which I haven't picked yet from the Battle Master table, and I'll get to do that.
Awesome, very good. And lastly, Dwayne for Mr.
Yeah, I'm now immune to fire, so that's cool. My proficiency went up, and I took the tough feat to give me some more HP.
Nice. Oh, that's good. Makes sense.
It's effectively
So you sacrifice HP for use of spells or actions. Okay, great. With all of that knowledge, what we will say again is you're taking this trip, and it's going to be your time's going to be cut in half that you would normally travel, and it was about another 2 to 3 weeks. So we're just looking at a week and a half. So whatever I said in previous episodes does not exist, but it's about a week and a half on the Earth of Dillo. Are there any conversations you want to have during this time? I think this might be, we're heading into what you would probably know to be final battle. You've got some time in terms of like travel that you can attempt to reach out to others, make what you consider like last wills to people, or like, hey, I just want to say that I loved you my whole life, and in case I don't see you again. So I don't know if there's any of that you would like to delve into.
Man, that's a tough one, Devin.
Yeah, I don't think William has anything. He's been pretty open with people about the suicide mission.
That's true.
I'm the charred remains of the copy of a boy who died before he ever got to live. Don't cry for me.
That's very sad the way you say it like that.
I think the only thing she would do is take one of her papers out, and maybe for about a week and a few days, like as they're traveling, and she's trying to figure out what to write. But she's already died once to her family. So I think the only thing she would end up saying would be, I'm sorry I messed up again, but I love you all. See you after everything if this is how it ends up.
Okay, I think that Summer has made it back to you as well in this time. For whatever reason, you know that the message you delivered, it said help, did successfully make it to its intended target, but you don't have a response. And I'm assuming you would want to send Summer off with this note again.
Nope, it's going to be on my charred remains.
Woof. All right.
I might need Summer.
Can everyone roll for me? I guess it would be an Arcana. That's the first one we've ever done that. Let's do an Arcana check.
Well,
William rolled an 8.
now's my time to truly shine.
That's a 13.
Rolled an 18.
Okay. What did William get?
An 8.
Okay. B.
13.
I think that was the right call. I'm not sure. I think I did that. So here's what I want. I want Fume. You will hear the voice of Riz in your head. And he says, "Hey, old buddy. We're able to get you some help, but I need you to do me a favor. And when you get to the forest, remember how you found me the first time, the big white tower?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to do that again."
So, okay, you're gonna give me some help, but you need me to go to the forest. Hey, Will?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can you three-way call me real quick? In my brain?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, so Riz is already in here. I just want to make sure I have an adult for me.
William, is that you?
Oh, hey.
Hey, bud. Oh, you better hurry up. I don't have much time.
Hold on a second. I don't want. Hold on a second. I know you don't have much time, but hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, Miss B, I don't want you to think that we're being rude right now. Riz reached out to me for some reason, and I just
Did he put us on hold? What does he?
Yeah.
We don't have. Oh, the elevator music, please. This is really catchy,
No,
but
it's fine. Go have your boys talk. Have a fun time.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure you're included and we care about you and you're valid. Hey, so yeah, what's up? Okay, so when we get to the forest, because there's a forest apparently, we should look over our shoulders and find your tower. Is that what you're saying?
yes, and then wait.
And you're gonna send us help.
about a week.
A week?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but you're going to need to wait about a week. Don't go in without help. There's no sense in it.
I mean,
There's
so
no sense in it.
There's an
have
army
this-
chasing us.
there's this army of Tigurtians that are joining them, and we currently have a lead on them. We were kind of hoping to keep them out of
I
it for
know.
fun, but if we give them a week, they'll catch up.
It won't. Just trust me, please. Your
Okay,
best
I trust
odds,
you.
even with those numbers, is to wait a week.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. It is mathematically unlikely for our odds to decrease from my current projections. So I'm down.
That's a yes. Great.
Yes, I will wait for 1 week while I look over my shoulder. The crick in my neck will affect my performance in the coming battle.
I'm sorry that's the spell. Look, I didn't create it. It's just how it went.
I'm just can I put a mirror in front of me?
No.
Over my shoulder that
I
way?
need that crick in your neck.
Okay, it's yours, but just
a weird
so you,
fetish.
so you know.
I know.
when-
I'm sorry. I can.
when
I'll magic it out or something. But
If Nova comes at me from the left, it's GG. I cannot see anything over there.
I will cover your left.
Couldn't just one of us
You can't
look
leave.
backwards and the other two
You can't leave
follow?
your tower. Can you leave your tower if I get a crick in my neck?
You will be bringing us to you. And also,
Okay, yeah, sure.
yes, it's just one of you. I don't need everyone at the same time.
We'll do shifts
Great.
then.
No, you don't have to hold. Just listen. I just need you to do the one look.
And then
That's
it's
it.
over?
And then I'm there. You've transferred me. We're transferred.
But it
And we're
takes a
there.
week.
No, I have replacements, refreshments,
you know what?
and battlements coming to you for help.
I changed my mind.
So
No, don't. I can't.
No, I changed my mind to I just trust
And
you.
it's gone.
I don't need an explanation.
The connection is broken,
Okay, perfect.
and you hear no more of Ryan and Riz, the combo.
Just will. So, but
Mrs. B, I wasn't on that entire thought strand. So I'm just as confused as I was when I started.
look, hey, so here's the deal. We gotta go to the place, which is there's gonna be woods. And we go to the woods,
Okay.
and then I look over just real quick at the tower, and then a week later, the tower will be here with refreshments.
With
Okay.
refreshments.
He specifically said it. I don't know why, but I'm just the messenger. He
I
specifically
did
said
ask him how he could help, but I
refreshment.
guess he's gonna cook for us.
Heroes Feast?
What?
Question mark?
A last meal? That's what it sounds like.
Heroes Feast is a pretty
Fair
good spell, if I remember correctly.
Oh, if that's what he
No,
wants to do.
I'm consulting my old spell books from when I was a priest to see what Heroes Feast does.
Alaric says, so what are you guys into when you're not saving the world?
That's a big question for me right now. I'm not sure who I am.
Mostly family trees, I guess.
Oh, that's cool. Like genealogies and studying back and back and back. And
There is DNA involved.
There's a lot of back and forth, I would agree.
yeah, well, I imagine it's not
DNA
just a very
sampling.
straight up and down answer you get when you're looking into that stuff.
There are ups and downs. Mostly horizontally, sometimes vertically. It's all about the angle.
I don't know that
I think
We're
I
talking
hate
about-
every minute of this.
the same thing, but
I thought we were. You seem like a
Okay.
dude who likes to party.
I don't actually. I'm the guy who drives the Earthadillo for his friends who have
Bro.
partaken of too much.
I don't know how to fucking tell you this right now. You need to believe in
Oh.
yourself because what are we in right now?
And he looks around. We're in like a tundra right now.
No, I'm saying like what are we currently in? What are we riding in?
Oh, the Earthadillo?
Yeah, the Earthadillo. What's it made out of? Rocks,
Mostly
homie.
earth
It's rocks,
and
homie.
stone and okay.
You
Me?
rock. Okay, you rock. What does this thing do? How does it travel from place to place?
It rolls.
You're rock and roll, motherfucker. That's you now. Your name's rock and roll guy now.
Roll a persuasion for me.
I'd love to.
Or performance, whichever one works better.
I'm bad at both.
Great.
Good luck.
Equally bad at both. I've rolled a 16.
You see his eyes slowly like open a little wider, and he stands a little taller and he says, "You know what? I do. Thank you, Fume, for that motivational boost."
You're welcome. You earned it. You're a cool guy. I like you.
I'm glad you feel good about yourself because it's going to be a big battle and you're going to help.
Oh, we're definitely gonna mess some dudes up.
Oh, we're gonna mess
That's
with
for
that.
sure.
I
Yeah.
told you knew how to party.
Like, I don't know what's gonna happen long term, but I do know that before the day is over, we will mess some dudes up. That is a fact.
And I will remember all of their faces.
Wow, that's
Me
a
too,
superpower
probably.
I'm glad I don't have.
That seems like a lot.
I assumed you were drinking to forget this whole time. I figured you were
I
taking medicine to actively not have
Went
that
a little
superpower.
darker than I intended.
That's alright because you rock and roll.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, would you all mind showing me one of your abilities? I have this ability to copy pretty much anything you do, and I think it might be helpful to take on some new moves in the next battle.
Oh yeah, I can totally show you how to explode.
No,
Oh my.
it's got to be more of a physical action.
Everything I do is physical. Sure, I guess. I'll teach him molten gauntlets, where he can just like punch people with molten gauntlets and then reduce their strength.
I don't think
don't
it's
know
gonna
if
work for him.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll try it. I think he's Earth Boy.
What?
Maybe it pairs. We'll see if
It would have to be.
Okay,
it would have to be stone
no.
gauntlets.
Fine. I don't show him anything. You figure it out. You show him something.
I mean, so I can teach him how to go real fast. I can teach him how to be real patient and defensive. I can teach him.
I'm in Loxodon. I'm always patient.
I
Just
can.
waiting for the right moment to strike.
I can teach you how to use your blows in sort of like a flurry-like manner.
Okay.
I could teach.
Yeah, I'm used to just smashing through things, but you're saying maybe not as much power, but more attacks.
Yeah, we could do that, or like I could teach you how to do a move twice. I could teach you how to. I don't know.
You mean attack more than once?
Like a surge of action.
I could teach him sneak attack, where you hit the right spot, and it'll hurt a lot.
Okay. These are all good things that I do want to learn. And I think you, on top of this armadillo, it's a very like the sun is always in a setting position, and the camera shows just your
doing kung
silhouette
fu
in front of it.
montages.
Yeah, on top of this Earthadillo.
It's exactly like those videos you see of like Navy SEALs, and there's like one guy with like one of those taser knives, and there's another guy who's just like blocking all the attacks. And this must be like, this is how you sneak attack, and it's Fume like, this is how you do good defense.
Well, I imagine it's B and Fume like sparring each other because they'll both be like dexy enough to like avoid enough to not get too hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like there's constant motion, but no one's gaining an inch. It's just a flurry of hands. Very hard to learn anything from. It's just like blindingly fast. We're not holding back at all.
He sees it. He sees it all, and like is able to harness it.
Kakashi'd me. Damn it. Oh, my taijutsu.
After some time, You're able to make it to this forest, and the Earthadillo comes to a stop. It's a large forest, and it's mostly covered in snow. These trees are covered in snow, just like everything else is covered in snow here.
Is there anything covered in snow, Devin?
Mostly everything. Even the snow's got a little bit of snow on it.
Okay.
Okay.
A dusting of snow on the snow.
Yeah.
Oh man, so we're just gonna like fall right in. That's how it feels like it.
Yeah, can I fashion snowshoes?
I think you could.
Miss B and I play tennis every Wednesday, so we should have tennis rackets pretty much everywhere.
And you each use 2.
Right.
Whilst you play.
we do. As you've seen from our sparring, we dual wield.
I think you're able to fashion from the things
We actively use we dual wield paddles, both of us, and there are always 10 balls in play.
Yep.
That's the name of the game. It's 10
There
balls.
was escalating points. So if you score 2 in a row, it's 1 and then 2 for a total of 3. And if you did all 10, I mean, you could slam a guy. It's a really fun game. We call it Murder Tennis. Also, I should have mentioned the balls are made out of explosives, and the rackets are covered in blades.
That's a game changer.
Yep.
It's very dangerous.
We also play the little version of the ping pong balls too.
Oh my god! Same.
We
thing.
don't need those right. Yep, same thing.
Each season of Murder Table Tennis begins with 100 athletes, and each season ends with
1.
Statistically, it's weird. It's actually negative 0.3 because there's replacements and they die too. So we actually end up with a negative percentage of alive. Because like even if you win the championship battle, you are grievously wounded. You are mortally.
You get.
You're not walking away unscathed through the bracket, through the 16-round gauntlet. There's no way
one's
you're
sponsoring you for the next tournament either, because you're not playing.
No, you are not capable of breathing.
That's cool.
So
That's a cool game.
It's going to be.
We know it as balls and blades, like where we're from, though. That's what we call it.
What were they called? Tourists? We come in, we play the first 3 games while we're fresh, and then we just concede.
We got our fight.
Yeah.
Some people call it legal murder. We call it stress relief, a hobby.
If you will.
That's what we do in our downtime.
Right. You asked earlier. I didn't answer that. I couldn't think.
I'm going to go ahead and give you guys 2 more levels since you've survived your games of balls and blades.
I was wondering when we were going to get that XP.
And then William gets 2 more levels for watching.
Right.
I mean, even spectators get injured. Those balls explode.
More than the athletes somehow. Again, it's because of the law of large numbers and statistics. It kind of gets skewed when one ball detonates and kills 20 people. I mean, there's only 2 athletes to start with. There's going to be a percentage.
We're just not selling a lot of tickets this season either. I don't know. Attendance is...
They are prohibitively expensive as well because they do have to pay out all these life insurance claims. Their insurances, they were called legally uninsurable until the CARE Act passed last week. I don't know if the CARE Act is here. That sounds right.
That was important.
That's probably a real act out there, and it's probably like something really good, and I'm talking shit about it.
It's a good bit of legislation. You make it to this forest. You fashion snowshoes. William, are you just gonna try to wade through?
He just
I
melts
just built a path, yeah.
Alaric, I imagine that Alaric is able to just trudge through it. He leaves these giant foot prints. What do you call? Hold on. What do you call an elephant's feet? What are those things? Trunks? No,
that's the nose.
Elephant's feet
They would
name?
just be feet, I'm pretty sure.
They're elephant's feet. Yeah.
Can
okay.
you do me a
Have
favor,
hooves.
Will, and just
What's up? What's up?
every 60 feet, can you just throw this rock? And then just walk to it and pick it up and throw it again. I'm just going to jump to its shadow while it's in the air.
I could probably throw it. Oh, I
Seems
guess you can
abusive,
only-
but I'll
Yeah,
allow
I get
it.
You can only go 60 feet. Yeah, sure. I do that every 60 feet.
Yeah.
And I just walk.
Thanks,
Will
and
skill.
like-
It's
I'm just blowing fire as I walk or heat or whatever. Because I can blow fire to fly 30 feet. So, just do that.
I was just gonna be in the
Hover 5
back of
feet
the
off
line.
the ground and melt everything under me.
They're gonna do all the work. I'm just gonna walk in the nice grass.
Yeah, you can just
underneath all
walk
the
through this
snow.
melted
Yes.
path.
Yeah.
Mrs. B's like,
Countless
I just
endangered
popped the
wildlife
snow.
bedded down under the snow.
This is why
I
Mrs.
wish
B
you
makes
guys wouldn't
friends.
do that.
So she has new abilities via her friends.
Yep.
You make it into the forest and roll a perception check for
Yeah,
me.
I bet Miss B
Well,
does good.
now you've cursed
She
my
better.
roll.
Oh. I almost pressed performance. Oh, wait, this is a wrong fucking sheet.
18.
28.
18.
Uh,
That's pretty good.
Oh, Miss B did pretty good. Who would
11.
have thunk?
It rolled 13, but I clicked perception on the sheet. It's wrong. So.
Okay, you notice that they're, after you've walked probably about 30 minutes, coming from a different direction, cross-cutting your path is like a lot of footprints that lead. So if you're walking, we'll say it's south, because obviously you're heading toward Catacomb Isles, kind of a southeastwardly direction. It's going to be cutting across, and those are going to be heading toward just straight up the east. Like, it's almost like it's a more direct path than what you're taking, it seems.
Well, my path's pretty indirect, to be honest with you. Well, I was throwing rocks every 60 feet.
Are we going the wrong way?
That's what it feels like.
Well, I mean, we can go wherever we
If
want
I
to go.
were
I
to
mean, we got a week
orient
to kill.
myself to figure out if I'm going the right way.
Can I see the red line in the sky? In the feet direction?
Yeah, are we walking towards the Death Moon? William looks up.
Yeah, it's like big beam heading out of the sky. That should probably be pretty good. It's like a quest
Are
marker.
we
actually.
walking towards our quest marker, or are we walking away?
It is a little to your left.
Why are we?
Apparently you're
Why have
kind
we
of
been
almost-
walking the wrong way?
Because of ease of access with the terrain, there's like different inclines, and this is just the most natural path of egress.
I've just been throwing this rock
but-
in a direction. I thought I was throwing it towards the moon.
You're doing great.
My inner self and the voice that tells me what happens says I was throwing the wrong way.
No, you're doing great.
Okay.
Dude. Don't worry about it.
Should we change directions? I feel like we should.
Yeah, that's course
Just go
correct.
towards
To the
Okay,
Quest
DM, I
marker?
start throwing the rock
But
towards
now
the moon.
now we're flanking them. But now we're flanking
I
them.
just want to point out that any other thing I've ever given you guys, for example, the KNG, you guys
About it.
totally just don't deal with it. But I give you footprints.
We
and
dealt.
stone,
We
like,
dealt.
let's
I
do
think
it.
we dealt with the KNG quite
yeah,
handily.
I
Evan.
dealt with the KNG.
I dealt with the.
I would consider. I think on the
warned
list of
you
things that are
for
dealt
an
with,
entire
KNG can be
campaign what I was
considered.
going to do.
That's a.
You're the one who gave him a fortune telling wall that sowed his
Yeah.
destiny.
You stop calling it a fortune-telling wall right this moment.
No,
That's what it is.
statistically, that's what it is.
I'll have his head.
That's the plan.
Literally.
Okay, so why were we going the wrong direction? Anybody know?
no.
Because don't worry about it. We're going the
It was
right way
a
now.
lark
and that's
in
what
front.
matters.
That's why.
I think you didn't orient yourself necessarily. You just went into the woods and you decided.
Oh, have we
I
gone
think there
through
was
the woods
canopy,
already?
so you couldn't see it. So
Are we
well.
in the woods? While we're in the woods, I need to take a look over my shoulder.
Okay,
We're in the
you
woods.
are in a place right now. You can't see beyond the trees. Right, it's too
Can't see the
thick.
forest for the trees, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
It's a shame.
It's
Well, I
a
guess
shame.
I'm gonna
keep throwing
send
that rock,
Summer
bud.
up. It's gonna be great, and then she can be our quest marker.
Oh, I'm gonna jump in
Yeah.
Summer Shadow.
I've been throwing this rock this whole time.
Your arm's getting tired, but it's gotta be.
Whoo whoo. Because last time I gave her a raven or something. Summer flies up and does just kind of a little circle, and you're able to see she's above you. Probably a day's journey is the edge of the forest toward the footprints that you will follow, and then you can see the faintest kind of this giant luminescent dome.
That's spooky.
But between
So we need to go.
you and this dome is a body of water as well. looks to be about a week and a half, like a week's journey. But this dome is massive. It's got to be this huge if you can see.
So a huge dome surrounded by a moat. It's like on a lake.
You can't tell if there's water around it. You just know between you and that is a large body of water.
Is a body of water. Okay.
Yeah, when Summer gets back, she'll relay that. But we have to stay in the forest for the weird thing with the boys? The refreshments?
We just gotta look over our shoulder.
And then sit still for a week.
He said in the forest, and I did that, so I'm thinking I'm good. I'll look over again when we get clear to the forest just to see what's up, but, like, I did what I was told.
All right, I think you travel for several hours, and because I think you're trying to get to the edge of the forest, presumably to see what's up.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get some clear vision. You follow these footprints. We're going to assume that you guys are well traveled. You know what the threats are. You've been careful on your journey throughout.
Miss B's passive perception is 47.
24, to be exact.
It's 24. It's literally 24.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
One thing we love at Lawful Stupid, among the other things we love at Lawful Stupid, is spreading the word about your business. Or maybe you want to tell your sweet, sweet grandma that you love her for the world to hear. We want to give you that chance. If you're a business and want to get your services on the air, or just want to tell a loved one a personal message, head on over to lawfulstupid.org/message in a bottle. There you can take around 250 words to say what you want. Business ads are $20, personal ads are $10. Tell the world what you have to hear with Lawful Stupid's Message in a Bottle. Close to the edge of the forest, probably 30 minutes, you stop at what looks like to be a campsite that's used. Someone roll perception checks for me. Or everyone roll perception checks.
Yeah, sure.
But Miss B does really good.
Stop cursing it!
I rolled 21.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good tonight.
If that's a cursed roll, I'm not worried
What'd you
about
get?
what a good roll is.
A 33.
Oh my god. Okay, and
Yeah, it's
William,
working on
33.
That's a 6.
Oh, I'm sorry I jinxed you, Miss B. You only rolled a 33.
only
Good
a
crit.
33. Miss B can see.
He's gonna
Miss
say
B
it.
can
It's gonna be
see
bad.
fucking
Bad
Nova's intentions with the 33.
You see Devin.
Yeah. Oh, you guys ever
I
seen
see
that
beyond the
guy
table.
with the
Yeah.
fucking hood above the moon? That's the guy we worry about.
Shoot the laser at that guy.
Yeah.
fuck. You attack the DM. This is the first campaign.
It starts bringing the DM down. He's just like,
You.
What does Miss B see
what
with
did
a
you get, William?
33 DM?
what do I see with the 21?
William, what did you
A
get?
6. We've been over this. It's low. That's why I want to know what Miss B sees.
What William sees is that there was a campfire here at some point.
Oh, that's a lot.
What Fume will notice is that in the trees, it looks like there are also like places set out where perhaps people were sleeping in the trees. Like the bark is missing from limbs up. And Beatrice, what you'll notice is that there seem to be no footprints beyond this little encampment. Footprints leading up to. And the fire, what I'll tell you is the fire seems like it has been out for 4 days.
Weird.
Are we assuming we've pulled our resources of knowledge?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they haven't left. The footprints don't leave this site.
Oh no, but they were sleeping in the trees and stuff, so they might have left through the tree. Left no print.
They could also fly.
Can I hop up? Can I hop up onto one of the trees and see if I can see like signs of like if people were like Naruto hopping through branches?
It looks like on these tree branches, actually, you see where it looks like 3 claws kind of went over the top, and you see another one that kind of wraps around the back side of that as if something was hanging, like feet, like claws had gripped onto this and were hanging.
Fume's gonna turn back to the party and say, "We can't stay here! This is back country!"
We could probably capture one. Use it to fly. You want to keep walking?
Well, it
I'm
is
a
rather
bit tired.
I haven't been walking. I've been shadow stepping.
Okay, but that can't
This bird's
be just,
shadow.
like, easy.
Yeah,
It's pretty easy,
what I'll
actually.
say is, because you guys have been walking all day, if you continue to go without any sleep, you will take on a level of exhaustion.
William lays down.
I don't want to be exhausted.
William,
Without
Set
preamble,
up camp, just go,
ponder his-
oh, guys, I hit my limit.
just sinks into the snow.
No,
I've got my igloo.
100% start a fire. Not on the fire.
How do you do that? Like, how hard is it for you to start a fire?
I mean, I can use fire to fly with no cost, so I imagine it can't be that hard.
no, I know. That's the joke. Is yours a fire starter? All right, so we've got a fire crackling.
I'm gonna go catch. How many of us are there?
4.
I'm gonna go catch 4 snow hares.
I don't eat meat.
Yeah, I just
So-
catch 4 though. I'll take that.
Okay, so if he's the 4th, then I have to ask where Breeze is.
Breeze is gone. He went up on the hill to snipe down, and then you guys rolled out.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
with, he
he
was
was
with
in
the
charge of the
younglings.
kids.
He was with
Yeah,
the
we left
younglings.
with the younglings.
That's right. I remember now. Okay, cool. Well, 2 snow hares for me. 1.5 snow hares for me, and 1.5 for Will.
No,
A snow hare for a D hare.
Oh,
That's his last name. D hare.
Yes.
It's been mentioned 3 times this entire 6
I haven't needed it.
episodes.
Had
3
code
episodes.
names from the start.
yeah.
We used also twice.
They call it
No, that's
Solution.
not true. William
It's
used
true.
them
You
often.
use Raven a lot. Yeah.
I did not want my name out there.
Okay.
Miss B's name's too good to not use.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I learned that 20 episodes
Sorry.
in.
Sorry to suck, nerds.
What are you doing, Beatrice? How are you contributing?
She's gonna help set up camp, clear out some snow. I don't. What the
It wasn't accusatory. I was just wanting to know.
That's what it sounded like.
Alex says,
you're-
"What
you're
are you doing to
helping."
contribute?"
Fume comes back with just like 47 snow rabbits. He like detected all their heartbeats in the snow with his key and just rounded them all up. And he's just like, "It's not. Your worth isn't determined by your contributions." As he lays down a veritable feast.
And for the second time, you've inspired Alaric with your knowledge and motivation. You're so right. I'm sorry, Miss Beatrice.
Please eat some of these rabbits.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now, Will take first watch so he can get full sleep after eating.
Please, I got so many of them. Please, I would feel really bad if I murdered them for no reason. Please eat as many as you can.
Why did you get so many rabbits?
I thought you'd be hungry.
At best, I could eat one.
William
I'm
eats
gonna
like 4.
need you to triple down on that, Miss B. This could be our last meal. I'm gonna need you to eat 3 of these rabbits.
I brought a bag of salt.
That's
I wish I would have known that when I was cooking.
Oops.
William pours.
It's okay.
lots of
It's okay.
alcohol.
I used my tears.
No. That's why it was probably pretty good, but still vegetarian.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm very.
I'm
very
really sorry
miffed
about your
it.
eating disorder.
I'm gonna have to eat 30 rabbits.
why can't we just save some for tomorrow?
I don't think it'll keep. These rabbits look sick.
You know, we could throw them in the snow.
They were very easy to hunt. They kind of like came to me.
Please take us.
Feed me.
They talk to you.
It's so they said, "quote It's so fucking cold." We're snow hares. This is our whole life.
Why don't we keep some for Riz if he's coming with refreshments?
Okay, I mean,
it'd be rude to offer Riz food.
I think if I just hang these,
A gift for his trouble.
I will make a little net. I will tie all the rabbits' feet together, and I will hang that over William's shoulders like a cape. And if they stay close to him long enough, they will turn into rabbit jerky.
That's fair.
Right? Is that crazy to say?
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to take one of their feet and then make it into a keepsake.
You will be insanely lucky while you are wearing this cloak. This cloak is technically a magical item.
It's a cloak of rabbit's foot, yes.
Yeah,
and so what I'm going to give you is a +5 to luck. And just what that basically means is a +5 to any roll you make.
To every roll forever.
Exciting.
Stacks with all other abilities, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
You get double advantage.
You, of course, add all your modifiers as usual, please.
Yeah. Perfect.
So you guys bed down, I think, and of course, there's going to be some night guards.
Yeah, Will's got first watch.
Yeah.
Roll a perception for me, whoever. Who's first? Who do we say is going to go first? Yeah, roll a perception for me.
13.
You hear a lot of rustling in the trees, but nothing of note otherwise during your
There's
watch.
a lot of rustling for the woods to be 47 rabbits down.
The predators are losing their minds and do not know what to hunt. These rabbits are like a very easy source of food for them. I've destroyed the ecosystem.
The ecosystem is just gone.
I have fucked the entire ecosystem. There was no solution. You've killed all the microbes in the earth in a straight line from where we started.
Yeah,
just rupture.
Also true.
I wake up.
Okay.
Fume. Your turn, and then I lay down.
Okay.
You roll d20 for me.
Can it be perception?
It can be perception.
Thanks, bud.
Do nature, actually.
I won't. I refuse. I rolled a 21.
You hear like a screech in the air. Back
Somebody,
and forth.
just real quick, I haven't rolled less than 15 all night, and I know some out there's talking shit about it. These are all happening in D&D Beyond. This is all on record. I just roll good. I'm just good at it. Just don't be mad at me.
You know what you can do? Leave us a scathing
Yeah,
review.
leave us a review that says he cheats and is a liar.
Yeah.
You hear those screeches. Nothing happens. And the rest of your watch uneventful. I think Alaric will go next.
Hey, Alaric.
What's up, pal?
Here's the chain of events. So,
Okay.
your boy William, he had first watch. He heard lots of rustling in the trees. I heard some screeching. I suspect on your watch, you will be violently ambushed by a horrible monster. So I'm going to sleep directly next to you, and you just have to tap me with your foot when they come, because they are coming.
On his...
Be extra vigilant. I say that in case there's any sort of situation where you would gain advantage for being extra vigilant, because you were forewarned. Here it is.
On his watch, at some point, he suddenly wakes you all up, and surrounding the camp are like 4 of these giant bat figures. They're like humanoid, but also batty in nature.
Wonderful.
Oh no, who could have foreseen this?
But to skip this, because I'm just throwing this in for flavor, Alaric sets up his trunk and goes, and like the screech like makes their like whole bodies like vibrate, and like they scream out with a screech, and they fly away.
And they explode. Pop. They go.
And then they also taste better than the hares.
There's so many of them. Please do not fill up on bat. We have so many rabbits to eat still.
I'm not eating bats.
Why couldn't we just feed the bats with all the rabbits? We would have solved the problem.
We're so hungry. Bardock wishes to feast human boy flesh. Remember Bardock from Yu Yu Hakusho? Anybody?
It was a long time ago.
Man, that.
I'm sure someone out there appreciates it.
But the one guy that all my jokes are for, he's like, yeah, Bardock! From Genkai's test, I remember he went straight through the forest. Nobody thought that was possible.
So if you guys know that reference and love it, go ahead and tweet at us at Lawful Stupid or Stupid Lawful and put the hashtag that joke was for me.
Also, leave a review and talk about.
I'm the one.
Talk about that.
And also have a discussion. Somebody will answer you. The rest of the night is uneventful. That was a crazy. You maybe get a couple hours more sleep. Sun begins to poke its head. You're still able to see that blood red moon in the sky. It seems pretty close.
Who wants some breakfast? I'm making rabbit.
Yes.
Still a vegetarian.
I offer alcohol for seasoning.
Rabbit pancakes.
Weird.
I made it out. I've been up for an extra 2 hours punching acorns to make flour.
Perfect.
Oh, good job.
I helped. And he's just still stomping away on acorns, just wrecking them.
I said we had enough. I'll make some extra for you with no rabbit meat in them.
Oh, thank you. Alaric is extremely appreciative. You guys wrap up camp. You've had a good night's sleep, and you know that you're close to the edge of the forest now. You head to the edge of the forest, and it opens up into just another large snowy field covered with snow. And you're able to see the gigantic, river that is between you and this other, seems maybe like an island or something, where you can all now see the faintest glow of that bubble, which you know to be the Catacomb Isles.
That's going to be a fun time to get over there.
How wide is the river?
I think you aren't able to tell from here.
Okay. Surveying the river from a distance and being able to see a wider berth of it, can I determine where it seems to be the most narrow within my scope of view?
It all seems pretty equal right now, and it's moving pretty rapidly. You see that the where it crests and breaks on itself, and it seems to be moving pretty rapidly.
Do we see a rowboat anywhere, and do we have to solve the math puzzle of the weight?
Actually,
to get back and forth.
Strangely, you see this boat, and it's popping a wheelie, and there's these 3 figures on it.
Hey.
There's a large white orc that looks like there's a tiefling, and there's a dude in a reddish brownish cap, and some other figure. Crap, what was Obix?
She's a tiefling as well.
It's another tiefling. Yeah. And this thing is just wheeling on down the river, and they're soon out of sight. But they did not crash. You do not see boats.
Just to recheck, we don't know how wide this river is?
I think
we don't have a
everyone
guess?
roll a nature check for me. Roll a nature check for me.
Yeah, let me get a rough estimate.
Let me do a nature check.
Alright, so my luck is caught up with me. I've rolled a 3.
I also rolled a 3.
You can tell it's a river. You can
3
also
boys.
tell it's a river.
Yeah. Miss P has a natural 47.
She's got 74 for her nature. No, you know what? She's probably not proficient, so it's a 60.
Yes.
It's 24.
No, I rolled the wrong thing. Nature, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I rolled the wrong button. It is 10.
You can tell it's a river. You think it's... I'm going to tell you don't know, but you know that you can't swim across it.
Well, I don't care about if I can swim across it. I want to know how wide it is.
It is 61 feet.
Perfect.
I know. It's definitely I don't know. It's probably not. It's probably 40 feet across.
Okay, great.
That it?
Let's proceed.
Okay.
40 feet. Yeah, okay.
You begin to step out from the forest and back into the snow, and you're making a trek.
Oh, I look over my shoulder. You're a continental soldier.
Okay.
Get that crick in your neck.
As you turn, your neck pops, and you now have a crick in your neck.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding. You don't have that. And you see the white tower, this giant ivory tower, begin to form. In the distance, it's about 8 hours from you. not far off from that glowing dome. Closer, for sure. And then all three of you can see it. Alaric cannot. And you begin to advance. And I think you make your way to the edge of this river, and it is roaring. It's kind of loud standing here at the edge. And you can see like around the edge of this river, like where the water has exposed the rocks that would make up the bed, if you were able to see underneath.
Do, punches hole in ground. Do, puts down a stake. Do, fills the hole back in. Do, please throw a rock.
Throws a rock. 60 feet.
Do, shadow steps to the other side of the river. Do, punch a hole in the ground. Do, make a stake. Do, bury that stake.
Rope.
do, tie a rope to that side. Do, pick the rock back up. Do, throw it back over myself. Do, shadow step, tie the rope, and now we have a rope bridge.
Great, you solved my freaking river
Success.
puzzle. Actually, that's fine. I wanted you guys to get over that. You should be able to, I guess, at this point. Like, it shouldn't be anything very difficult.
We should not. There should be no river wide. There should be no valley low. There should be no mountain high.
To keep you
Keep
from
a
getting
party
to
a
Nova.
level 13 adventures away.
Yeah. Should be fine.
Okay, you are across, and the landscape.
How the fuck does our elephant boy cross on a rope?
Very carefully.
Just using his trunk.
Hold on, you know what? Let me do this.
I was just thinking about that motherfucker is heavy.
He just goes in. He just walks in, and his trunk sticks up out of the water,
Oh, he subs. Nice.
and just goes,
I wish I
gets
could
across, comes up,
How is he not freezing?
thick skin.
Thick skin, yeah.
I don't even know.
He's a
You know
big
what?
boy.
I wonder about Loxodons.
I've got thick skin physically, but please do not say anything offensive. I've got terribly thin skin emotionally.
While it is thick, it is also thin.
I'm
I don't
complex
know.
that way.
That's fine. He makes it across. Listen,
Yeah, he did.
don't make this be the time that you're worried about.
I mean, if he's the last guy,
No, you guys have just completely ruined my campaign.
He ties a
That's it.
rope around his waist, and we just pull him real fast.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be in the water for a minute, but like with him swimming and us pulling, we'd get him out in enough time. William's basically one of those hand drying stations at
I'm
in
gonna be there
the
at
public
this
bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just bonk him on the forehead, and he just goes.
I'm really just here to deal with this element and to get everybody else to the end of the road. Yeah.
Yeah. Limping to the finish line, we are.
Now, you remember that he wanted you to wait about a week. So you're on day 2. And you're traveling through this large expanse, and I don't know how long you're going to travel in days, because right now, you see your destination. You see the tower ahead of you. The tower is about a day away as far as travel goes.
Cool.
I mean, I say we go to the tower and wait the remainder of the days.
Yeah,
Let's
agreed.
not fucking
Go to the
freeze.
tower and then like graffiti it.
Riz has PJs with my name on it, literally.
He does. You make your way to the tower, and you guys all walk into this door, and Alaric just sees you disappear.
No, hold on. No, whoa, Hoss.
Alaric, hold my hand, Alaric.
We're not going into the tower. We said we'd wait. We said we'd go to the tower.
Well, we're waiting for reinforcements to arrive. They're still in this tower, and we should go in because it's cold.
He said, "Don't go in without him." Point blank, he said, "Do not
Don't go
in without
into
me."
You're confusing the dome with the tower, my friend. Don't go into the dome without him.
All right.
Don't go ahead and fight the boss without him. He said he's sending reinforcements. It's going to take them a week to arrive, but he's going to arrive in the tower before that. I think that is my understanding. Devin, if I'm fucked up.
No, that's right.
All right.
Okay. To the tower, not the dome.
Again,
To the tower, not the dome.
You guys disappear, and Alaric just
Hold my hand, Alaric.
go.
Hold my hand.
Oh, all right. And as soon as you grab his hand and you step across the threshold, he is able to view the tower now. And you make your way up the stairs that circle the inside of this tower, push up, or you knock on the trap door that's there. Riz opens that door, it creaks open, and you see that dragon, that blue dragonborn face staring at you, and he says, "So glad you made it. I sound a lot like a Loxodon."
Glad to be out of the cold, my guy. I sound a lot like RPG podcaster in his 30s. We have so many rabbits, dude. Are you hungry? I know you said you're bringing refreshments, but we brought you a rabbit cape.
What? Bringing what?
Yeah, you said you were going to bring food.
I didn't say... Riz, you said... Hold on. Riz, you said refreshments. It's reinforcements. We can't feed a whole army. What?
Well, you're going to have to.
I thought you were bringing both.
Feed me. Fuck that army, feed me.
We have a lot of rabbits.
I've eaten nothing but rabbit for days.
Put the rabbits in the salt carrier. And it's just like this large open bin of soy. So just put it in there and we'll preserve it. We'll have it later.
Okay.
Listen.
That's pretty sick.
We've got some preparations to make. Ryan says to you and says, so sit down and we'll tell you what we know. And he runs to a back room and brings you out some like the onesies that you have. And he's like, you seem a bit cold. If you wanted to change into these, perhaps. He's just kind of like, because I made these for you when you came back. But if not, here they are.
Do me a favor and dim the lights real quick.
That's just a fire. I can't.
Can you stand in front of it for a moment to cast a shadow?
Okay. Yeah.
I shadow step into my onesie, out of my clothes and into my onesie.
That's pretty cool. Seems like an abuse of your ability, but it's in game, so we'll allow it.
My clothes stand there.
And then fall for just He says, well, I told you that we would have reinforcements. There's news in the wind that Eshi is on the way with, and he looks to Will. Your Megalos, which won't be of much use to you all unless William is able to get inside with Eshi. So we'll need to that's why we really needed to wait. That's a big powerhouse. But we also have our friend here, Alaric. Alaric, it's been a long time. And Alaric says, I'm sorry, but I don't remember you. And I remember everything. And he says, perhaps the blossoming has affected us all more than we think it has. But we go way back. He says, so we'll wait all week. She's on the way. Who else have you reached out to?
These guys, the Boner Cycle gang, the orcs.
Yeah.
Some orcs on motorcycles.
Boner cycles. They're made out of skeletons.
Oh, boner cycles.
Boner cycle.
And what do those do? What do they bring? Like, are they fierce instruments of death? Are they?
They're intimidating.
They're hard and hot, and that's what's important.
They're spooky to look at.
Great. So, how many orcs are they bringing?
I think at least 12.
We should be safe. Great. We'll wait.
I think at least
whatever that is.
At least a baker's dozen. If you ask me.
If you're gonna watch orcs count, I don't know what that number is gonna be, but an orc doesn't.
It's gonna be loud regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole party.
So we're up to let me just do a quick count here. 1, 2, 14
be about
people.
15 of us.
15's 18 if you include everyone in this room.
I assume that at the most dramatic moment, Breeze will be here with an army of younglings.
Okay. Breeze. Okay. Yes.
AKA Fada. Yeah.
Also.
We should have the Twilight Elves helping.
Oh, that's a good number.
Oh wait, no, guys,
They have the School of Invokers as well, but I don't quite remember how many students they have.
Oh, the Earthbenders.
Invokers.
Yeah, the Earthbenders.
That will be of great use. I was not aware that there were still Invokers practicing.
Yeah, there's a whole school for it. It's very small, but it's happening.
Hey, I just had one of those. What do you call those headaches with pictures?
Let's see. Some people call it vision. Some people call it a fortune. Some people call it just a headache.
Childhood trauma. Yeah.
Oh, it's an idea. It's an idea.
Oh,
Oh, sure.
Well, does anybody know how to do teleportation? Does anybody have any teleportation magic?
Or
No.
yeah, this battery. Teleport to this place.
I can maybe fashion something together, but it would be a one-way, and
That's ideal.
it would be only as far as like what you can see, perhaps.
Right,
not
you can see the
ideal.
dome.
Or
No.
what I can do is maybe I can pull it together if I can set up you set up one wherever you'd like to be, and then you take the other one with you, and you activate it, and you can be between those 2 points, but you wouldn't be able to turn it off and then back on again. It's kind of a
I'd have to get one to the other point in question.
and then but if it was deactivated, it's done, it's over, and if it's broken, same seas.
Huh. Alright. That's not very helpful, but thank you for trying. I was like, man, if we could just like what a great way to deal with any threat that comes our way is just teleporting them to the K&G. Because it's a bad place to be, right? It's because it's full of monsters. All the
Yeah,
They're
the
not
red
that
alarms
bad.
went
I keep
off.
hearing about things about them, but they're not bad.
Oh no, sir, I assure you, I assure you, it's that bad.
My father was Sir, don't call me so. I'm Riz.
Your father fucked a god, so
Well, I'm just gonna go explore the tower while they do this.
Yeah, okay. There's just like other rooms, like for sleeping. You know, there's like as you continue to go up the stairs, some other rooms. I think
I'm
you
looking
wander.
for the door.
Yes, I imagined as much. I imagine you you make it to the top of this tower where normally like a window might be that would see out, and instead of it being a window, there's this red door, not a bright red door. Kind of, it's very faded. Got a couple steel bands that run across it that is keeping the wood, together, however it was built. And there's this ornate red handle as well.
I think Will's gonna channel his invoker juices to his hand.
Hot.
Become as like one with his element and his god. And he's gonna attempt to open the door. Attempt to open the door.
You reach out for the handle, Will, and the heat of it almost seems to like increase your body temperature with something abnormal. You.
Yes.
Hot. As
oh my
that,
god, it's getting even hotter.
the heat that travels through this handle begins to make this like it's almost like it was like a ruby handle. That ruby or whatever it is kind of melts away or like turns into dust and falls away, and there is a golden handle underneath. And as the ruby turns to dust, it begins to form different glyphs on the door that begin to glow as well. And you open the door. And standing in front of you is Dean in like his like undies in his own room, and he says, "Well, this is unexpected." And that's where we're in the episode.
What? What?
Hey, if you want to support the show, go to store.lawfulstupid.org and buy something.
Short, sweet, love it.
Buy some stuff.
Yeah.
Treat
Now I
yourself.
was trying to remember what my bet was. So I was like, what do I do? I'm like, oh yeah, you should come join the Discord. Come talk to us. Maybe you can send a friendly reminder to Avon about, I don't fucking know, draw something.
Maybe you just want all the sweet C4 deeds when they first drop,
Yeah.
because that's where we're putting them first.
Oh, definitely, because we'll remember there. And it is discord.lawfulstupid.org. Join us!
Or die.
Come and join our Discord.
We'll be waiting
for you.
No, we'll be waiting for you. He does. That's what he be doing. We'll be waiting.
We'll be waiting.
We'll be waiting for you. Well, we're not going to wait to roll for humanity, because we know what month it is.
Are you asking me?
Yep.
But I thought you said we all know. It is still April, my friend. We're still working on the Environmental Defense Fund.
Still the Environmental Defense Fund. It's really important that we have trees and plant life.
Agreed.
Because when we don't have that, plant gets a little bit hotter. And what happens is, plants have this natural process that occurs during photosynthesis, in which there's like an energy loss. There's like a deficiency. Like they go through all the steps, but they don't get that sweet, sweet, good life juice at the end. That's a process called photorespiration. For every degree that the planet heats up, photorespiration increases by 10%, which overall has led to a 34% decrease in crop yield all across the planet. Food scientists predict unless we resolve this issue.
Where do I send my money?
The Environmental Defense Fund.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Yeah, you had me at trees are important.
All right, that's fair. Trees are important. Anyway, we won't be able to eat by 2050 if we don't do something. So
I'll be dead by then, so it won't matter.
Your kids won't. It's a 6. It's a 6. So our $6 plus all of yours going to the Environmental Defense Fund so that Devin's kids can eat in the year 2050.
Oh, good luck, kids. All right, well, this should be a fun one. I'm going to leave you with a good news story. Good news story is and I want to beat this now when I grow up. A metal detectorist left stunned after unearthing ancient ring belonging to the Sheriff of Nottingham. That's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat.
Indeed.
It's probably cursed. That's how it's survived this long. I don't got much else for you. I'm sorry.
There's not much to it. It's just cool. I'm gonna read it as these guys destroy it.
Yeah, here's what they get you with this one, really. Somebody fucking told you that you can make money being a metal detectorist. We all know
Chicken
old
nuggetist.
people and fucking weird people have metal detectors. That is all.
They also won't have kids here by 2050 because no one wants to be with them.
Not be able to eat if they were. Yeah, so here's Sheriff of Nottingham, not a cool guy. First of all, guy who did a bunch of bad stuff and took power that wasn't his from King Richard Lionheart while he was off in the Crusades. His brother, Prince John, elected the Sheriff of Nottingham. That's who Robin Hood used to deal with. Just so everybody's on the same page, so everybody knows who the guy was. But he was a sheriff and all cops are bastards, so fuck that nerd. Put that ring up your butt. Put that ring up your butt. Put that ring up your butt. Put that ring up your... Guys, you're supposed to chant. Put that ring up your butt. Put that ring up your butt. Put that ring...
I'm going to shake my head along with the...
Zebra says defund Nottingham.
Teach that ghost a lesson.
I'm going to be a ghost finder, and then I'm going to give him that ring back.
I'm going to be a chicken nuggetist. I made that up for a joke, but that's my new aspiration. It's my new career goal. Walk into the unemployment office. All right, I know what job I'm looking for. You do not search for chicken nugget. You know who actually held that job? Alex Goring for 3 days at a local McDonald's, where he sat in the back making himself chicken nuggets to eat and processing no other orders for 3 days before he was fired.
I believe that. Rest in peace, Alex Goring. He's not really
dead. He's super alive. He lives in Iowa now, but it's the same as being dead. No offense, Iowans.
Yeah, and with that we say, we love you.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.